Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Bang, bang, bang. I got the music so loud on my ears. I love it, though. But I know exactly where I want to bring it. We're halfway here and halfway over here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here on this Saturday night as we're going to break down Bitcoin. Were you with me this morning at around 8:30 a.m. when I was live streaming, talking about Bitcoin likely going to the downside, sideways or to the downside, right? I said I remain short, and we're going to break down what I was talking about. We're going to look at what I was seeing in the markets. Right now, Ren continuing to bang on them and banned. Two lonely souls getting big in the game right now. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You're with the Crypto Lifer. You are the Lifers. I'm the Crypto Lifer. Together, we are the Crypto Lifers. Together, we make the greatest show in all of YouTube. Nothing better has ever been created, in my humble opinion, in the history of YouTube. So I love you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And let's get it in. Let's talk about Bitcoin, shall we? As we break it down right now. So Bitcoin was in this, in my opinion, a symmetrical triangle, which is a chubby triangle. 50% of chance of a break to the upside, 50% chance of a break to the downside. This is what I was looking at right here, right? And if it broke to the upside, we were going to see a move for Bitcoin to about this level here at 16,977. But if it broke down, right, and where do I get this level? This level comes from the base of the triangle. Pretty simple stuff here. This is called the measured move. And that would take us to this area here. That's why I have this line waiting at 16,166. We then created this pattern, right? And we kept making lower lows. We kept falling to the downside over and over again. Also, when I look at this, it's a head and shoulder pattern. You got a bit of a shoulder here. You got a bigger head. You kind of have a right shoulder cooking, you know. I even kind of had this as a right shoulder. All right, same idea here. And so far, I mean, we've been breaking to the downside, as you can see. So just something to keep your mind privy, something to pay attention to for Bitcoin, all right? And this is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency every single day here. This is Saturday night at 8 p.m. We're going to go over Bitcoin live. I was here this morning breaking down why I believe we were highly likely to move to the downside. Then, a little earlier, like 4 o'clock or later on in the afternoon, we made this pattern here. And if you're in my trading group, you're privy to this information. And I was like, this is likely to make a move to the downside. Posted it to the 99, was saying, everyone watch out. Another trader said the same thing as me. We were like locked in. Shout out to my man, Andrew Simone. And bang, we made it right back down to the double bottom. Now, you could look at it as a double bottom. I'm open-minded as such, so we could look at it something like so, okay? And that's what I'm going for. Gonna bring that down a little bit for me and a little bit back up for you. Okay, that's where I like it. So let's hit the play button and watch this. And if you don't use the replay tool, I mean, it is an amazing tool. And you can see we dipped, went low, hit the exact target, and bounced back up. Now it looks like we're bearishly retesting the area. So let's talk about this. This was the point of control. We fell below. We bearishly retested. We fell. Now we're bearishly retesting the next low below that. Okay, we can open this up and, you know, I guess we're making like this broadening wedge, falling broadening wedge, if you'd like. Even a bit of a, you know, a bear flag that could continue to the downside. Measure move could take you to 16,350. So Bitcoin right now is struggling, in my humble opinion. 15-minute wants to roll over on you again, and you're not able to get above this previous high. You're continuously making lower highs. You're bleeding out slowly. And this all started with the bearish divergence that we pointed out right here on the 15-minute time frame. And I'm going to keep pointing it out because I want to hit this home. Swing up to swing up, right? If we take these swings. And then here you can see it was clearly a swing to the downside here on the RSI. And that, my friends, is bearish divergence. And that began the move to the downside. Yes, we had the shoulder, head and shoulder, and a move to the upside. But so far, we've been dwindling. You could try to do this one last thing and say we're triple bottoming in some type. You say we got a shoulder here. We got a head here. We're making a right shoulder, right? Let me try to, and I'm going to move these and see. I mean, you could say this is an inverted head and shoulder. I've seen them play out like this. They don't have to be perfect. So we'll look at that. But I also showed you the fact that this could be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder as well, breaking to the downside. To me, whenever it gets confusing, it's about the point of control and the support and resistance. Resistance, 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 resistance. You cannot make a move above. And I kept saying, if you can't close a candle above 16,650, right? Right here. And you can hear, I love keeping this stuff in writing right here. Bulls must break above 16,650 or expect more downside. When you couldn't break above it, boom, there was the dump to the downside. Then we lost the point of control. Once you lose a point of control, you're likely to head to the low liquidity zone. I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin at 16,158 tomorrow morning. Okay? So I just want to make that clear and put it out there for you. How's everybody doing in that chat? Let me jump into the chat. Let's do some crowd surfing. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Shout out to Crypto Muser. Might have to fly down to the Bahamas and join BitBoy. I know, we're not that far, right? Lifer Vision Trading Course, 3 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, 9 a.m. last Saturday of every month. Learn the language of the charts. Everyone, we have a Black Friday deal for the course. 50% off until Monday. $49.99. That's insane. To take the course with me. Today we had an amazing group of people that took the course on a Saturday morning. It was unbelievable. If anyone took the course today and they're here, let me know. Let the people know how you felt about the course. Let me know if it helped you today. Let me know how you felt. A lot of times people show up and they're just like, man, the course was unbelievable. And, you know, Bitcoin going full ham. Yeah, we're going to do a whole insight into the BitBoy story right now. We're going to dive into that too. Breaking news, because we're some of the first people that go live. Not many people are live right now. So let's do breaking news. I just wanted to show you Bitcoin right now. My idea that it's likely to break to the downside, right? 15-minute does want to roll over. We are double bottoming here. We see a little bit of bullish divergence here on the 15-minute time frame because this is swinging to the upside while we're swinging to the downside here. A little bit of bullish divvy. But again, we're not able to get above the previous high, and we continuously make a lower high. Not a good sign for Bitcoin right now in a downtrend. Can we break back above 16,500 is the question. You can bring this up, and you can see this is clearly our resistance, which is that point, that sticking out part of the low volume node. We're likely to head down here to 16,174, and I wouldn't be surprised if we went all the way to the end of the liquidity zone at 15,600. Remember, we're still in this rising wedge that broke to the downside, and we could come for the measured move of this rising wedge, which is somewhere down in this area at 15,600. So I just want to make that clear as well. So I showed you what bearish divergence is, and I pointed it out. Now I'm going to point it out every day until you see it. I pointed out a little bit of bullish divergence right there too, and I'm giving you measured moves and ideas about where Bitcoin will go. We're not done with Bitcoin yet, but I want to dive into the story at hand. And team, I want this to get cut out, and I want you to send this out to TikTok. I want you to send this everywhere. I want you to get the word out, okay, on the street. So here we go. My name is Sam Bryant. My name is Crypto Lifer, and we have breaking news tonight. Breaking news. That's right. It seems that Ben Armstrong, BitBoy, has found out the location of SBF. We don't know for sure. It could be pure speculation. We're just reporting the news. This is something on Twitter. I saw it trending on Twitter. 100,000 tweets. One of the biggest things I've ever seen trending on Twitter, rivaling the Messi goal for Argentina. I mean, that's how big this story is. 99.5 thousand tweets for BitBoy. This is getting out of control. If you'd like to see the interview, an exclusive interview, where BitBoy says things that he's never said before, breaks down a lot of in-depth things about his life, where he came from, how he grinded, and what he does to keep it moving. And right here, look, Bitcoin Crypto knocks on SBF's door live in the Bahamas 2 hours ago. They're right there streaming live. Oh my God. You can watch this right now. They went all the way. We just want answers. SBF, unblock the Twitter. Let them get into this. This is breaking news. Last night he said someone has to go there. He doesn't live that far away in Georgia, right? It's only about an hour and a half flight probably to the Bahamas. Not even that bad. He decided to take a trip across the pond. My wife allowed me to go for FYI. This is for the greater good. She understands this. She is not super thrilled, but she gets it. I have security with me. This is not about clicks. This is about answers. I'm not leaving this island without them. No one else is here trying to get the truth. Only us. People are terrified for my safety. I'm eating a tuna steak. I'm fine. Guys, you have no idea. This is not what you think. It's not dangerous here at all. It's actually super welcoming. Not playing games today. So, will he get an answer? And then he says he thinks he found his car with pills. I mean, this is crazy, right? So this is crazy. Sam, let's talk. Will SBF answer BitBoy? This is breaking news. You can see right here footage him with AJ, a great writer on the team, really good guy. I've met AJ a few times. We've been on around the blockchain together. I consider him a friend, and they're out there. I mean, live, doing their thing. Looks like BitBoy is one of more of a cop on beat thing. Gary G is hiding in home. Oh, man, this is crazy. This is getting insane. We got his number, but for some reason he won't pick when BitBoy. They got the number though. They got the number. I mean, everybody knows so many different people. The crypto space is small, and people that he knows people that knows, and continue to go. But this is insane. This is absolute insanity. If you see in here, he's like right here outside.
We just want to talk, Sam. I know that's where you're at, buddy. It's okay. Sam, in all seriousness, though, we just want you to come tell your story. Unblock me on Twitter. Come tell your story. Let's talk. I'll come up there. I'm not scared y'all are going to kill me. It's gonna take a lot for y'all to do that. I just want to talk. That's all. Or you can come out. You can come out down here. It's fine. You can come out down here. We're down here by some yachts. I mean, check out these nice yachts over here. That's a famous yacht right there.
So this is intense. This is like live happening in front of us right now. And the story is going to continue to develop. We'll keep you updated as this continues to develop. And we're going to see this continue. I mean, they're pumping it through too. And you can check on Twitter. You can see it's trending out of control. It continues to go on and on. BitBoy will sit there until he's an old man. This is funny. And things have changed. Wow, news update. SBF allegedly calls for security on Ben Armstrong. Security escorts BitBoy away from SBF's home. We're not done here. This is not done, says BitBoy Crypto. Wow. So, wow, that's insane. That's our newest update, fresh out. What's happening right now? David asking, where are you, BitBoy? This is getting intense. And I just wanted to cover this story live as it happens. And amazing. And we'll keep you up to date with this intense story as it's coming right out of the space. And these are the people that kind of began crypto and where crypto all started. And this is insane. Amazing to see this become front page news and to begin to fill the minds of everyone around the world so they can see what's really going on here in cryptocurrency. It's quite interesting. Anyway, let's get back into the charts, but I wanted to break that news down, and I figured, it does affect the markets. It does affect the psyche of everyone, of what's happening, and it has an effect. So it's definitely something we should be looking at, in my humble opinion. Amazing. Okay. Shout out to everybody here. How many people we got on the live? I haven't even taken a look on this beautiful Saturday on Thanksgiving weekend. 363 people, 134 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers, especially on a day like today? Guys, everyone, I love you all. But, these are the days when, we don't have a lot of people watching the streams. We have less people out there just because it's the market. These are the days where you really got to step up. We know you're the local, really loyal people. You got to hit that like button for the kid. You know what I mean? We do this every single day. I'm actually ashamed for all of us because I figured we would, with an intimate group on a night like this would easily be. I just don't even like asking for it anymore. And I'm just going to do my thing. And I guess God will at least, you know what, whatever happens, man. The right people will do the right thing. It is what it is. It just gets old. But sometimes maybe people forget. I've watched the stream and forgot. But you got to support the kid, man. I do this day in and day out. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate you all for being here. So, look, we're hitting this diagonal resistance point. I even called the short earlier today at 8 a.m. for complete free, right? And that played out. I'm just saying the probability of what I talked about did play out. And it's based on pure math and just looking at the obvious ideas of support and resistance. With stochastics RSI, bang, bang, bang. So, anyway. Also, if you're in my trading group, all right, this was put out this morning at 8:50 a.m. It's called UpBots. It then went up 500%. Is the biggest gainer in the last 6 months, really. The only thing that went up this much was USTC last July. But look, in a total of 800%. In 2 hours, this thing did an 8x. Still holding a massive gain of 300% from where it was first put out. And you'd be like, no. And I'd be like, yes. I have elite traders who I've trained, who have worked their butts off every single day in the charts, constantly grinding, doing everything they can possible, right? And today, on a Saturday, grinding hard, all right? And my man putting out UpBots when no one else is looking at it. He's looking at it. He hit QRDO too, but he's putting UpBots right here at the 886 fib level. He pulled his fib and he's saying, hey, man, this is retraced all the way to the 886 fib. There's nothing left. Stop loss at the lows of 11%. What else could be, falling volume, falling price, all the things that we go over. He pointed it out. And next thing you know, this thing was out of control. One of the biggest gainers of the day. It started at 40% and would continue to rip 78. And then this thing just became the biggest gainer of the day. Wow. So shout out to anyone that may or may not have got into that. But my trading group's all over it. 800% 0.71%. The biggest gainer I've ever seen. Unbelievable. Like, this is insane. And this was today at 3:50. Put out the day before at 3, or he started putting it out on November 24th. But he even put it out this morning, Sean. You know what I mean? This morning was the first time he put it out, too. I was looking at it. So, shout out to everybody in the trading group. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And the gains just keep rolling in the trading group. ARC for 73%. FCL for 41%. Pay attention. You should look at the Lifer charts and updates, and you should look at the Elite Lifer charts. These are the two, honestly, if you do nothing else, you should be in the learning library, posting your own charts. You should be asking questions in the learning questions, and you should be looking at these two. The 99's fun, but you don't have to spend any time in there. All you have to do is grind in the learning library and watch the elites and the Lifer charts. If you're not paying attention to the elite charts, you're falling off. These are 5 people that I've vetted out of thousands of people that I've decided have what it takes to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? Hit the like button for those people. If you don't want to hit the like button for me, hit the like button for those people. 382 people, 213 likes. Hit the like button for the people that grind every single day in my trading group to help others. This dude up all night grinding, like from 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, just constantly talking, right through the dumping. AX has moved on to its own beat, pointing out VRA. This man does not stop. Meter governance token, just FIDA, pointing out so many different things, showing you total market cap, breaking it down for you every single day. How could you not hit the like button for a team like this? This is insane. I've never seen people work this hard. Forget me. Throw me out the window. I have nothing to do. This is insane. The fact that you get access to these people for $3 a day is out of control. The hardest working people I've ever seen, well-trained, know what they're doing, got their heads on tight, they're well-focused, ready to grind. You won't see another team like it. I haven't seen another team like it. I've been a part of a few different trading groups in my day. And this is top-notch, the elite of traders, man. So they hit the top gains all the time, consistently over and over and over again. There's nothing you can say. They just consistently hit the gains. There's just nothing you can say. The proof is in the pudding every single week. It never stops. After the laws are over, only XRP and Bitcoin will have clarity in the market. Look at it that way. You never know. Send your super chats for a deep dive or TA and support the stream. Lifer gives his knowledge 7 days a week to build. No, Litecoin's fine too. Litecoin is already in the clear. Because it's a fork of Bitcoin and it's been given the clear. That's why I believe Litecoin's been pumping, right? How long would the M pattern in a 10-day take to resolve? It could take a long time. You know, that could take 30 days, 40 days. Cal Ripken and Crypto Jr., my dude doesn't take any days off. The least we can do is hit that like button. Shout out to Crypto Musers, CNC Ireland, CMAS, Love Learning, and everybody here on the live. Chris Ray, my man. Crypto Muser. Me and Muser are taking over Miami, flying in Monday morning. 24 hours from now, man, I cannot believe it. It's going to be out of control. Thank you for the $3.33. May God bless that beautiful person who hit the 333. You're a blessing. Thank you so much for the love. Look, 377. I told you about these 77s every single time. 263 likes, 377 people on the live, 120 people playing me. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Ben's office is 15 minutes from my house. That's crazy. I'm pumped, my dude. I can't wait, man. Got the media pass, too. We're going to take it over. DYDX. Join the Discord. Buy signal in on Bitcoin. Sure. You can speak on Cardano. Lifer, take over the Miami conference. Straight up. We got to get a bunch of lifers in there. All wearing the merch, man. We got to take over, like, the areas, you know. Look, I don't know how the likes just went to 415. That's insane. I never seen anything like that. Someone's doing some funny business. This is crazy. Now we have more likes than the watchers. Unbelievable. Thanks for the deals. Anytime, man. I appreciate you taking them. Could the liquidity on some of these micro caps be so small that the trading group causes... No. Definitely not. And that dude would be removed for days. Never see that dude again. Boom, been short all day. No, that had to have been caused by a bunch of bots and a lot of other trading groups. Slight volume could bring in attention, but honestly, my system can identify when something's likely to do that by probability. It's all probability, man. You know, And if you just keep paying attention, you'll see that it happens over and over and over again. And we even do it for Bitcoin, and we can't do that for Bitcoin because Bitcoin's just too big, you know. Like we called a short for Bitcoin today, and Bitcoin did go short, you know. I'm not saying it's amazing, but it did go short, right? From if you watched me earlier this morning, and look, there's an M pattern here, right? If you look right here, and that breaks you to the downside, so just be careful. Happy about joining the trading group and your courses. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hey, Sam, I'm now on the premium TV. How do I get 1 second chart like you have? That's a cool way to try and test TA. It's right there, 1 second. But if you don't have it, you can go down here, scroll all the way down, hit 1, right? And I believe weeks, hours. Can you type in seconds? You should be able to type in like seconds in here and hit add, you know? I think it's up, yeah, up there it is. 1 second, 5 second. Now, once you hit this, you're going to have to start. And then once you start, it'll go up here on your chart, all right? I've already added these, and they might already be added for you too. So you just got to star one of them and then click on it once you start, okay? Someone's playing games now. I don't know. How did someone do that? Now the live stream says no data. You guys are playing games, man. Who's doing that? See, I don't like when people do that. It scares me, man. It's like, it's weird, right? It's like, that's got to be a bot or something. Don't hit me with like bots even when I ask for it. All right, I don't want any of that stuff. I don't abide by that. I really don't. All right. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. All right. So now we're looking for the bearish retest, or are we still inside? Could we open this up and say we're still in the pattern? I'm looking for this bearish retest here. To me, that's what we're looking at right here. Does this curve to the downside? 1 hour could easily roll over on us. 4 hour time frame is low, trying to make a move back to the upside. I'm going to look at the 4 hour on another time frame and break it down too, because it looks like it's just in a flag on the 4 hour. 22 hour looks absolutely horrible, like it wants to roll over, but it could go sideways. It's interesting, right? It's in a bit of a flag. And the daily also wants to roll over on us. The 3-day is showing signs of love here on the stochastics RSI. So I'm going to look at this here, BTC, USD on the all-time history index, and we're going to kind of take a gander here. We're going to take off all of the look, and we're going to take a gander here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. I mean, straight up, you see a bit of an M pattern here, but it also is in a bit of a flag. And so, like, you have this idea that you could be in a bit of a flag, right? Let's see. That song was annoying, to be honest. Wasn't feeling it. Okay. All right. So you could also see Bitcoin is in this flag on the 4 hour time frame. I'm getting mixed signals. I really am. At the end of the day, I don't really care what we also have this amazing pattern here. We got this kind of inverted head and shoulder that could break to the upside and lead to massive gains. Right back up to about 17,700 area, right? And break us back above all this resistance that's been holding us down for so long, okay? And this flag could break out too with the measured move, as I showed you, which is similar to the inverted head and shoulder, right? It's basically that same leg. So We can take this measured move here to about 17,578. Is that going to happen? We're battling this point of control. Like, we got to get above this point of control first to remain bullish. You know, otherwise it's not happening, right? And if I show you my Coinbase chart, which is just a little neater and easier to look at, and it's showing this exactly. Here are our range high. If we can break out of here, we can get all the way back to the range high area at about 17,800. Here's our range low at about 15,665, right? And remember, that's the end of the wedge. And right now, we've been rejected by the point of control. So to me, if we can't get back above this red line, expect more downside. So you stay in a short until you can see a candle close above here, then you close the short. That's how I play it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. Okay. With that being said, still a bit of a double top, still seeing resistance. So my supportive resistance is sketchy, but I'm open-minded to see that flag on the 4-hour and understand that there's a chance we can move to the upside. But until we get above these levels that were holding us down, I don't buy it. You know, the bulls got to show me something different to keep me going. We've been sideways, though, and sideways ain't bad for the altcoins, and that's why you still see some altcoins pumping to the upside. All right? So we're going to continue to watch Bitcoin in this flag, this sideways flag here. But, you know, I expect more downside unless they can get us back above the point of control. Just that simple for me. And I keep it simple when it gets complicated because that's all you need is to understand these simple concepts. All right? Solana getting massively flooded right now. Could it see a massive dump to the downside? The daily's very, very overbought and does want to move to the downside. Could be the end of this pattern all the way back down. That could be a drop of 26.9% on Solana 3S. That could be massive, massive gains. So just something to think about. Could be massive gains for Solana 3S if that occurs. All right. So just be careful. Who is botting me right now? Like, so strange, man. And how does someone do that? Why are you botting me? Don't bot the like. Whoever's doing this, man, don't do it anymore. It's not good. It's not good. I'm about to end the stream over it. And I never do stuff like that. All right. Let's take a look at DYDX. I just don't want any issues with my stream and my you know, and it worries me. So I might just delete the stream and come back again because I don't want any of these issues. Okay. Lifer Vision Trading Course, 3 p.m. every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Saturday each month. Learn the language of the charts. 2 hours that are life-changing. Check it out. We teach class. No one else teaches class every single week. So DXDY, I did see it in this falling wedge, but, you know, it's battling this area. The daily's oversold. Does want to make a bit of a move here. I just got to clear away. I just got to clear away everything to see it just clear in my head. And honestly, it's been I'm with the family, a lot of food. It's not easy, man. It's not easy to work every single day of your life. I'll tell you that. Every once in a while, your mind just wants a break. You're like, I need to breathe. Today was, you know, last few days felt like that. And the market just keeps going. It'll wear you away like sandpaper, man. It really will. No one else does what you do for us, Lifer. I appreciate it every single day. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. Don't you ever bought the Lifer? Someone's bought me right now. It's so whack. Oh, yeah. Is there a Bookmap? Just use the link that I have. It'll take you to Bookmap. And then that'll be where you need to go for the Black Friday for Bookmap. Just use the link in the description below. Interesting. I never did this before. It is in a cup and handle, just with that slight issue that it had over here. It's actually a really nice cup, but then it had that dagger and, you know. But I guess that was Bitcoin's kind of dump, and we came back up, so you could say it's still in the cup and handle. Looks pretty good that it could make a big move here. DYDX on the daily time frame. And we also know it's FOMO. Decentralization is getting back in, and everyone jumped in that first night, but then other people are going to start realizing what's going on. And as new money comes into the market, they're going to dabble with decentralization. People are going to try to figure it out. They're going to want to know what's going on. All right. Possibly 70% gains coming out of DYDX. DYDX will be on my radar. I like trading this coin too as well. So watch DYDX for sure. Shout out to all my haters, man. I appreciate y'all. I don't know why y'all always someone doing something silly. Okay. Yeah, we are about to have some movement in Bitcoin due to moving averages getting tight on the 4-hour time frame. Let's flip that back on. I like that point out. Liquidations are getting a little scant too. You can see. Let's take a look at them on the 15-minute, where they're more consolidated. We'll load up Bookmap. I do see UBXT sitting in the golden pocket. I have that too. See that? I'm looking at it too. I'm looking at it too, just like you were. High risk, high reward. I don't like to chase coins that have pumped up a lot during the day already, but anything is possible, you know. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Lately has been the move. A lot of coins that were pumping that day continue to pump, but it's just not my MO to chase. You know, regularly chase is not my MO. So here we're going to look at how many people are on the order book for 100x. This is a 100x long. That's a 50x long. That's a 25x, a 50x, and a 100x long. That's a 100x short, a 50x short, and a 25x short. And it's pretty balanced. You see even side. Meaning we could go either way. And it's really all about this point of control. We get back above it. We close candles at 16,650. It changes the story. We start going lower, 16,003. We could go all the way back down to the end of the liquidity zone at 15,500, right? You need bots to get the bots, right? It's true. M6 needs to snipe out that bot. I came here because people told me it was a light call. I'm not believing the rumor. Seems like Lifer knows his TA. Shout out to the Mountain Man. Appreciate you for jumping on in, man. Yeah, there's some weird group of people trying to act like it's a cult because I talk about love and help people, but I think it's just a bunch of people that are in a dark place. I don't know what they're doing, man. I just stick to the charts. Like, chart. Like, you know what I mean? So strange for people to even do stuff like that. But that's what happens when you're truly passionate and you're very, very, like, intense. You know what I mean? People just can't handle it. The average person isn't into it. But we're not here for the average person. We're here for the people that don't want to really change their lives forever. You know what I mean? That's what we want. All right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Yeah, that's a trip. Yeah, we all have that Lifer tat. You have to get one too. Chart's looking good as always, Lifer. You're the man. Thank you, John Thomas. I appreciate it. All right. So again, we're just gonna watch Bitcoin in this flag. This flag does have a measured move, 16,980, but I don't have faith in this idea. And also, when I look really closely, I've been talking about this idea here, about this being a shoulder, this being a head, and this being a right shoulder, right? And I had this mapped out when the shoulder came up and got pinned too. So, been watching it all day. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the like button. I appreciate you. Can you please look at BAT? Send in a super chat. Asking nicely just doesn't work. Please send in a super chat to go over TA or deep dive. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for the $3.33 chat revenue. Whoever you are, I'm trying to find you in there, but I greatly appreciate you. So you can see what I'm talking about for Bitcoin. I showed you the 22-hour. I showed you the daily. I showed you the 4-hour. I showed you the flag. I showed you everything I'm looking at. I'll change my tune when we get back above it. I stay short until we get above this point of control. It is what it is. And I don't change my tune. I'm stuck to that idea. All right. See if any news has kind of trended up. Yeah, he's up to 101. I mean, that's insane. That's some of the biggest trending I've ever seen. He's out trending Alyssa Milano. Like, it's pretty crazy when you think about it, right? Where is Caroline? Like, this is funny. Where is Caroline? Everyone's jumping in. Yeah, thousands of people should just show up outside the hotel asking where their money's at, you know? Like, at one point, like, the people must be heard, you know what I mean? I don't know much about Pepe the Frog. I'm a new, like, I don't know much about him, so I just don't want to be, like, look, so funny, look, giving foot massages to a criminal, see? So you think there's a connection here? These two are gonna, these dudes are buddies, man. You know what I mean? He's gonna meet him, or if they've already met, or someone knows someone who knows somebody, right? And indirectly, there's some connection here, okay? You can clearly see it, all right? This is crazy. He really did it. So funny. Amazing. Look at this. Wow. Sam, why you, Barb, and Joe just kicked us out? We just wanted to talk. So funny. He's probably afraid, man. His parents don't want him. His parents are lawyers. They don't want him saying anything. This is getting insane. It's getting really insane. Missed part of the stream. Have you looked at Casper today? Regards. No, let's take a look at Cas. Thank you for bringing that up. That's actually something that put me in a great mood. And look, it continued to pump as we suggested. Look at that. We talked about Casper continuing to make a bit of a move here, and it did. Nothing huge, but it made that 18% pump to the upside. Look at that. Not 18, let's see, about 10. Still sideways, though, up 9%. Hit the measured move of that flag that we talked about. And even the bigger move out of this bigger move. That's crazy. I mean, now it's definitely got some bearish divergence. The daily's very oversold. To me, it's just a little too high to chase. The 22 hours still looked good the last time we looked at it, though. It had gas. Yeah, now it's kind of got extended, right? It's been about 2-3 days, and that's a weird indecision doji candle. I wouldn't chase it right now. I'd let it reset. Let's take a look at it here. Delete everything. Pull a Fibonacci. Common collective. And, you know, the idea is it could go sideways and make a flag, but it's more than likely to channel its way somewhere down to the 0.5, 0.618. This would be the greatest opportunity if it made a move back here to the point of control. This would be golden. You'd be looking for this area here. That would be love, right? They usually jump down and boom. So, not saying we can, but I'm just, I'm going to watch it closely. This thing could continue to pump too. It's been hot, but little bit of a pullback looks needed at this point. It's quite extended on the daily time frame and the RSI too. Anything is possible though when a coin is pumping like that, right? So Bitcoin on Binance 16,500, still holding down. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Shout out to Butte Andy, my man in the game. Shout out to Butte Andy. May God bless you and yours. Thank you for being here. Okay. Bitcoin must break above 16,650 or expect more downside. It's crazy. And we're going to look here at the BTC pairs. Time BTC, MF BTC, Render BTC. Awesome. BTC pairs beating up on Bitcoin, right? I've been looking at Litecoin BTC. LTC BTC. Oldies but goodies. Old friends, right? Old friends. Friends. Where is this on KuCoin? There it is. It always hides for me on the KuCoin pair. All right. So we talked about this possibly making a break to the upside. It made up and down, went sideways. You could say it's kind of retesting this upper trend line. Broke out, retesting for the bounce. It has to get back above this point of control too as well. Showing signs of life. You get the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. And honestly, it makes me want to flip this. Do something of this nature here to the upside. What a weird night, right? Things are strange. This whole light thing is freaking me out, honestly. It's got me, like, weirded out. Like, I want to get out of here as soon as possible because of it. It's freaking me out. I don't like anything that jeopardizes anything, if you know what I mean. I'm not about that. I work too hard. I work way too hard, and I'm not into it. So nothing is artificial on this channel. It's all hard work, and that's why I actually ask for the like politely as possible, and in a reciprocal manner of karmatic expansion, right? But I could see this continuing to pump. I see this shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Litecoin, BTC, looking quite interesting to me. All right. 3-day doesn't look too great. That 4 hour says you can get a bit of a move. I've been watching it closely. Lackluster, lack of volume on the. This is a weekend. One of the worst weekends to trade is this weekend. I'll tell everyone like that right now. Yeah, I know, fine, but you're like, yeah, but it went up 500%. I get it, that can happen, but it's a small low cap coin, you know. You want to look at the health of the overall market. Let's take a look at total market cap and take a look at what we're seeing for the total market cap. You have to type in total, and you'll get into the whole crypto market cap. So look, we had this idea that total could break out of an inverted head and shoulder to the upside. It's tried to do that, and then we made this little flag, and it came down and bounced to the downside. So let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame. And we kept talking about this $800 billion region. We must break back above $800 billion to remain bullish. If we can't, it's over, right? So look, I mean, we made the inverted. We came back. We're retesting, and we're in this flag. Showing signs of life for a bounce back to the upside. And we'd like to see what, show me the 1 hour. Can we bounce back to $811 billion? Can we pump $16 billion, $17 billion back into the market is the question. That's what we're looking for. That's what we want. That is the sauce, baby. That is the sauce. Thank you for the super chats. May God bless each and every one of you for being here. I love you all. Love is the strongest frequency. Live in love, and you will not be denied. Can you look at Illuvium? ILV. Yes, we can. Let's jump into my alt window here, and we'll take a look at Illuvium. We traded ILV many times back in the day. You know, it's crazy how beat down it got. It was an amazing coin, good project. Look, I had it in this channel. When Bitcoin dumped, this thing dumped to the downside, and it's been kind of slumping ever since. Let's take a look at Illuvium. Can you believe it's at $39? When this thing was like $500, $600, $700, $800 at one point. Let's take a look at the 10-day chart. I remember this thing was huge. It first came out, and it pumped hard. All the way up to about, it was like $1,900 a coin. Now it's $40. I can't believe that. Illuvium really lost it all to the downside. This was going to be one of the coolest metaverse coins in the game. It looked hot, had the right team, had the right website, marketing. Everything was going for it. Whether it got buried by VCs or whatever happened to it, I mean, this thing got jammed and slammed. The daily doesn't look too good right now, too. So let's take a look. You got a high range here. You got your low range down here. And here's your mid range. You're struggling with the low range. You do have this bullish divergence here. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up. Tells me that we could get a move back to the upside, but you've been flat. And the daily's getting high without really giving you much moves. 22 hour as well. So I don't know. I mean, some of these projects could die forever. I'm not saying this will. I don't want to FUD it, but I don't believe in it personally right now. I wouldn't go buy tons of it. But again, that's me. I could be missing out on the greatest opportunity ever. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just going over what I see here in the charts. I do see a bullish divergence on the 22, and I did see a bullish divergence on that daily. We see this swing up to swing up. We see this swing down to swing down. Could be a bottom for Illuvium, but you'd be taking a ballsy call right there trying to buy the actual bottom. I'd wait for it to get above this POC and bounce at least at 57.53 in order to remain more bullish. I don't like to jump in at the very bottom of things. They're still building the game. Coin's just down with all the small cap metaverse stuff. Game looks good, though. I don't hold any, but if they pull off the game, it could come back up. It's because Illuvium, Don't ever ask me where to put orders in for anything. It's because Illuvium had massive token releases by the schedule. The token release end of March 2023. They have massive new gameplay that is coming out right now. Check out when you have a chance. No doubt. Interesting. No advisor could tell us what to buy. They don't even know blockchain. I would love to know what projects may come back to life after the known crushing of projects that FTX did now. They are gone. Send in your super chats for deep dive or TA support the stream. I give my knowledge 7 days a week to build and teach the Lifer family worldwide. Thoughts on Lux Algo or Market Cipher worth the price / the Lifer subscriptions. You do whatever make you happy. I had Market Cipher for years. I back engineered it and learned that if you just take my course, you'll be able to figure out how to do all this stuff on your own. You want to know how to make your own indicators and kind of make them from scratch, right? You also, everyone wants TA. My group is not just TA. My group is life coaching. Like, it's going to change your life. Every single day, someone waking up, telling you to be grateful, telling you to care about your life, telling you to live in love, and then more and more people living at a high frequency. My group is something completely different than anything everyone's ever seen in their lives. Like, God helped me create it. I don't know how we created it, but it's continuing to move. Anyone that joins understands what I'm talking about, and it is what it is, right? My whole thing is just keep watching me every day. If you're intrigued, you'll join the group like all the other beautiful lifers did, and you'll become part of the family. If you're meant to be part of my family, then you will. You'll be part of it. You'll be there. All right. Okay. I've always liked Basic Attention Token. I've held it for years. It just moves really slow and has a giant market cap. And, you know, I believe in the project, and I think it's going to continue to grow. They do have a wallet now. Open up a wallet right here, and it works just like Brave Browser and connects. It's going to be your new Web 3.0. So, I was looking at the short for Ape. Let's take a look at the Ape short here on Ape 3S. Ape USDT 3S. What am I doing wrong? Oh yeah, there's a 3 there. I'm like, what? And this 22-hour does look like it wants to pop hard, you know? I was looking at it, it popped a little bit, like 14%, but then gave it back, right? The 1 hour wants to roll over right now, though, showing signs of life. Ape actually has some staking going on. So, but I mean, buying red candles is better than buying green ones, and it does have a little bit of divergence there. That's a swing down, that's a swing up. Interesting. Let me look at Ape itself. Apt also on the radar, something to think about. Yeah, ApeCoin pumping today. Look at that. Doing damage as we speak. Up to 386. All the way from the lows at 291, dude. Like, doing damage in the last, couple of days. Ape. Still super low, though. We take a look at the daily. I'm just not impressed by any of these pumps. Like, they're fun scalps and all, but I'm just not that impressed. Like, I don't want people getting too hyped thinking that the bottom's in and all this, and they start accumulating because of a few green candles, and they get absolutely rocked. The daily's overbought right here, and you didn't even get above a previous high. Right? So, you did make a move. I mean, you broke out of this for sure. But I'm just not impressed by this move yet at all for any reason, 4 hours also overbought. Like, you didn't even get back above the resistance area. And it's kind of like a trap, too. Like, Bitcoin's in. So, sideways action flat for Bitcoin, Everyone's kind of waiting for the market to open on Monday and reset. You have to understand this. This is how markets work, okay? Every time you have like a disrupted market, especially even if we're correlated or uncorrelated, it affects Bitcoin. And right now, everyone's just kind of waiting and watching, and this weekend has lack of momentum. And a lot of people, like I said, they got to travel tomorrow. They were with family today. They didn't open up. They had to be with their kids. Guys that trade all the time or that look at portfolios, they had to be with their kids. It was a big day to just be with your family. All of America. And America trades probably the most liquidity in the world. So markets follow what we do. Americans weren't trading. So markets were flat. We knew this was going to happen. I talked about it. And maybe there's a reason why one of those coins went up so high, because there wasn't much liquidity. It was really only places to go once that started to make a move too, right? TXA up, DYP up. Hero, funny. Oh, Hero 3S. Oh, Heroes. Weird. They made it a 3S, but this is not a 3S token. This is weird. I feel like they made a mistake. This is Heroes, but Heroes.3S. Like, this is a mistake, because this ain't a 3S token. It's getting read like it's a 3S token. That's strange. That's not right. That's a glitch. MBL always tends to pop for whatever reason randomly. I like Happy as a real project in the long term. I like what they stand for. I like what they want to do. You know, basically anti-scam. Look at your contract. Happy is all about security for the user. I like Happy a lot for that reason. Yeah, I don't see a lot of good trades tonight. Like, I wouldn't open up a bunch of trades tonight. Like, it's not like, yeah, time to jump on in. And I could be wrong and miss out on a huge pump. I'm just, there's times where I really get a heavy probability of a move and times where I don't, right? Remember, I really liked Alice. It went sideways and eventually tried to pump out, up but barely up, like 2 or 3%. A lot of things are sideways. I'm not seeing a lot of bearish momentum. The daily's overbought on almost the entire market. So just definitely something to be careful. I'm liking the decentralized ideas. Looking at TWT again. It's been a while since I looked at that. Let's jump into TWT, Trust Wallet Token. That took a massive dump to the downside after it had a nice little pump. Look, just got sold off completely. It's a vicious market the last few days. Honestly, the lack of liquidity has made things hard. You have to go in and out and be the quicker one. Like, this is a trader's market. If you don't know how to trade small amounts till you fine tune what you're doing, this is a vicious market that will chew through your funds. I'm telling you right now. Take it one step at a time, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I took it one step at a time as a young trader beginning to find my way, all right? Kara could hit an exact bottom. It's got some bullish divergence here. What if it's its final resting point? Again, I don't like to, it's not my thing. Some people in my trading group, they're all about that bottom. It's so high risk. You don't know if it could continue lower, right? Like, look at that daily. That daily's overbought, and you're not even able to get above the previous high. It's not a good sign. And I'm seeing that in a lot of the market. So I don't know what other people are seeing, but right now, things could change. Right now, I don't see a lot of strength in the market. I just don't. Okay. There's TWT. Bit of an M pattern right there, too, that could dump on your face. 22 hours finally oversold. You are holding the zone. 4 hours oversold, too. 1 hour's beat up. 15 minutes doesn't look good, like it wants to roll over, right? So it's just like, I'd like to see more confluence. I don't love what I'm seeing in the market right now, personally. And some days I come in, I'm like, oh, I like this, I like that, bum, 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 right? Not the case tonight. Tonight, I'm saying I'm laying low. Another day to just chill with my family and let the market be cool for a while. Like, take this time to chill with my wife, take this time to chill with my sister that I don't get to see all the time. And, let the markets cook tonight. You don't have to be in a trade every single day of your life, all right? You actually have to take some time off for the brain. If you're in a trade 365 days a year, which I kind of am, but even if you're in the trade, just take some time off the trade at least. You know what I mean? You have to. You got to give your mind a break or you're going to burn out. And you're going to burn out to the point of you won't even care about your portfolio anymore. You'll be in like a weird zone. You can't get like that. So you got to take time off. You got to relax. You got to reset. It's as important as trading. You know what I mean? Resting the brain, making sure you're back for another day. All right? Tell the family we said hi. Thanks for the Black Friday special. I'm in there. Anytime, man. I appreciate that. Illuvium sold over 7 million of the in-game asset this year, more than any game. They do interviews every day, new footage, gameplay, and more development than any other game. Watch Crypto Stash's new vid. I like what he just said, man. Makes me want to start, like, you know, dollar cost averaging into Illuvium. Interesting. I appreciate you thanking me for the Black Friday special. God bless you, Frankie Legend. And thank you so much for the $10 super chat. May God bless you. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. And it's hard when you do it every day. We have thousands of people. It gets pumping, and then it just kind of, you get this like slow mode. And you know what it is. It's like everyone's not going to watch YouTube every single day of their life. You know? So. I like that song. I just don't like that he says drink my wine. Just not my, I don't drink wine, so it's just weird to hear it over and over again. I'm like, I'm just not into that. Like, I'm not going to be doing that, so it doesn't make sense to me. You know? Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2. Boom. Yeah, Black Friday special right here. If you look here at the top, right there, you see that on the screen? My class is 50% off, $49.99. All right. And I'm also going to do another Cyber Monday deal, so pay attention. I would be here on Cyber Monday when I announce that. Real talk, the mind needs a break from trading to recoup and come back fresh and harder. I have it passively open like a radio. I watch it every day for 1.5 years. You have to. What's up with Doge? Story time. What perpetual DEX are you liking right now? I switched from DYDX to Gains Network, and I really like Gains Network. Crypto stocks and Forex, all decentralized. Creator anonymous. It's super fire. We love you, Lifer from Dubai, baby. Thank you so much, PS5, man. I appreciate you for saying that. Gains Network. Interesting. I'm going to take a look at the Gains Network. I appreciate you saying that. We'll do a deep dive. Jamie, can you write that down for me? Or Sean, can you write that down? Gains Network, Sean. Make sure we don't forget that. Remind me to look that up if you can. What do you think about Mob? Never heard. Ben is in Bahamas looking for Sam, and the security won't let him in. It's all on video. Did you see? No, I can't wait. I'm going to watch that. I really can't wait. I don't want to play right now, you know, and like that's their own footage, so I want to see that on my own. But I'm definitely kind of hyped about that. I mean, it's crazy. This is crazy, right? Every trade had to remove 40% redact. I just stopped for now. Just stacking. The Gains Network token been doing well. So you're thinking small fry every take. See, I just keep stacking and making money. See, watch. This is what you do. Say you're trading, you turn 10 grand to 20 grand. Just keep trading. Don't worry about the taxes. Just keep trading. For me, this is what I do. Keep trading, keep trading, keep trading. Eventually you have 300 grand. You're like, all right. Then you do the math and you're like, all right, well, this much. So you make a trade like March of 22, right? For the 60, 70 grand. And then you use that money to pay the taxes. I'm just saying. I mean, like going to sign up right now. Shout out to SAITO Face. Think big, man. I think big. I don't mean to be rude, but like my mind like is light years ahead as small. And I'm not saying I love what you're saying, you know, but I see people when I can tell when someone's just like thinking small, and I'm like, man, I used to think that way a long time ago, and I know there's people that look at me and thinking way bigger than me, and I need to elevate my thought process. I'm not even there yet, too, so I'm not saying I'm at the top of my, but I'm just there's levels to the thinking, and you want your thinking to be on another level. You know, where is your mind at? What are you focused on? And what you're focused on, what you're thinking about is going to be where you're at in the next 10 years. I'm focused on becoming a billionaire, changing the world, right? I want to have things. I'm not like Sam Bankman-Fried. I like to have a nice Maserati. I wouldn't mind buying myself something crazy, something interesting, something I never thought was possible. But I'm also about giving money back too. Like I want it to feel balanced. But I'm not going with that. Look at me. I'm just going to give it all away and live in a shoebox. I mean, nah. You'll see me You'll see me having a good time. You'll see me doing my thing. You'll see me loving my life. But I'll also take everyone with me. GNS gains is a TM gem like GMX. I found GMX on my own too, and I've been looking at that. Let's take a look at GMX. And I have to have a powwow with you, man. So look, I talked about GMX breaking out, and it did. It broke out about almost 16%, went sideways. A lot of coins are in this kind of sideways movement here that's just kind of ugly and just not giving me this great feeling of a move to the upside. Anything could happen, but I'm just not getting that feeling. Elon doesn't own a house. He says it's an attack vector. Explain what you mean. I know there's more for me. I can't see it any other way. May God bless me with love, health, and abundance. Amen. Yeah, Gains Network, GNS. It's on Coin, and it's also on PancakeSwap. Gains Network on CoinX. And it really just hit CoinX. And we found another gem here, Gains Network, another DeFi gem on the radar. Y'all never stop. I don't know how y'all do it, but my community never stops feeding me the goods. Y'all, if I miss a beat, you don't let me miss a beat. And then we continue to collaborate and move forward together at the speed of light. I love you all. Lifers, I wouldn't be with a harder, more beautiful group of people in the game. You people are the hardest working people in the game. I love you all. Thank you for the commitment to me. I'll keep committing to you. 4-hour time frame could make some gains here on GNS. It really could. Interesting. Let's look at the coinmarketcap.com and take a spin into the deep dive of GNS here. Football fan app. That's interesting. That could make some money, right? FNC recently added. I just want to look at that right now. Can't even find the market cap. Footballfanapp.com. It's probably just a meme coin. Fan coin is now listed. Web 3.0 social. Be careful. This could be a rug pull. I don't know anything about it. I just found out about it. I'm doing a little look for myself. I don't know, man. They just put a bunch of pictures. I don't know if I buy this at all. A little shady to me. Watch it be on like Trade Ogre, like one place. Yeah, you can only buy it on P2B, FNC, USD. I mean, maybe. You never know. But Binance to make another bid for Voyager Digital and unveils a $2 billion crypto recovery fund. They're going to add more money to the crypto recovery fund. I don't know if you saw that. But that's pretty big news. All right. Yeah, I think we went over this yesterday, but Binance is going to allocate another $1 billion for its recovery fund. Other prominent crypto players, including Aptos Labs and Jump Crypto, have also joined in Binance's initiative. I like what I'm seeing, and this is big news and a big deal for the space. So this is going to be good, and I'm excited to see more, all right, as we can continue to grow and move together at the speed of light. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming on in. And look, 104, it's just continuing. Now cryptocurrency is also out here. Literally leaning on his car right now. This is insane. That's gangsta, man. This is crazy. Tatum turn up. Homabia. Wow. Literally have no idea what I'm doing, guy. I just saw BitBoy. Exactly. Dude was us from the start. Funny. I don't like that. What that guy said. I'm not with that at all. You should put in a request to see his penthouse for sale, and then you will be added to the list. I'm not even in crypto, but it has been my personal Netflix. Like, look at this. If you haven't seen the video, head over to the link, check it out. It's a good way to kind of like jump in on the fun, right? John Deaton. Wow, look at that. Joel Katz. I have to admit, I thought the world would turn on SBF and friends as soon as their outrageous fraud, shocking incompetence, and mind-boggling greed became clear. I am completely baffled at the level of success the concerted whitewashing is achieving. BitBoy hunting down SBF. That's funny. That's funny. Who you got if your bag's dependent on it? I think BitBoy, we're going to the Bahamas. Be careful, man. Bahamas is an island that easily influence my money. Nah, it's fine, man. BitBoy lands in the Bahamas. It's funny. Lean on SBF card. The guy is purely entertainment. He hops on whatever trend. Okay. Hey. I mean, there's an angle to everything in life, right? 4 days ago, I was lying in a hospital bed wondering if it would be possible for me to fly to the Bahamas and find SBF. Today, BitBoy is doing exactly this. Yeah, because you had too many energy drinks. Like, that's why he was in a hospital bed, man. Stop drinking energy drinks, Martini guy. Come on, my man. Like, what's going on? Finding a Toyota Corolla, that's funny. You know it's a bear market when the fun. That's so funny. Wow. Yeah, who needs Netflix when you have CT, man? Wow, this is getting crazy. Hey, man. God's letting it play out the way God wants it to play out. Follow me on Twitter at 9,424 followers. We're blowing up on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. Covering the stories, giving you the news, showing up every single day, no matter what. When everyone else is scared to report, scared to be there, I'm there every single day, man, nailing it. I appreciate everybody here. We're going to continue to give you the news and continue to bring you crypto at its finest every single day. Sideways action for the crypto market. We got to get back above that 800 billion. Starting to get a bit of a pump here right now, though, to the upside. The 1 hour is responding. But again, the 1 hour has to come out, break above, and hold the candle up and close a daily above $809, $805 billion. This could easily make an M pattern and dump back to the downside and get an easy rejection. We're going to watch this closely. But so far, a bit of a move here. Let's go back to Bitcoin and see if Bitcoin is also showing the move. We should get a little bit of a pump for BTC. And Bitcoin's now holding 16,005. It is getting a bit of a pump back to the upside here. Is it sustainable? Doesn't look too much. Looks like the 50-minute is rolling over again at this point of control. To me, it looks more like a bearish retest, like a beautiful bearish retest of the point of control. Perfect place to get into a short, in my humble opinion, but anything is possible. All right. Again, I remain short until Bitcoin can get back inside this pattern. Then there's a chance it can break out. But right now, it's getting rejected by this trend line and the point of control, and it's about to roll over on the 15-minute time frame. Looks like it may get rejected by 16,500. Only time will tell, but right now it does not look good for BTC. All right, sad to say. This is like a dream. I never thought I would see something like this go on from what I'm watching. Shout out to the 246 viewers here on Twitter. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know who you are, but thank you so much. That was earlier this morning. Thank you for jumping on in. Sorry about that typo, though. Polkadot is also trending. What's going on with Polkadot right now? Gavin leaving, coming back, but, the story is strong. So total address growth rate among blockchains 30 days ago saw incredible growth in total unique addresses on Moonbeam Network. The chain at 54%, surpassing many other large chains. Moonbeam is pretty big, and that's been on my radar. Moonswap, Moonbeam, definitely something to look at. Look, bigger than Arbitrum, Optimism, Celo, Avalanche, BNB Chain, Polygon, Kronos, Near Protocol, and Ethereum. The growth rate is huge for Glimmer token on Moonbeam, and I actually hold a little bit of Glimmer. No lie, I hold me a little bit of Glimmer on Moonbeam. Polkadot's new government system is live on Kusama. The next generation decentralized government has landed on Kusama, the new autonomous on-chain governance system. So Kusama making big moves today. Let's take a look at Kusama and see if we're seeing any movement in Kusama. Look, Ape just got a big pump right there. Altcoin just got a kind of a move to the upside here. Bitcoin still kind of dwindling, not showing signs of life. It looks like the altcoins may be moving without BTC. Ape staking, Link staking, still Link on the radar too. Remember Link staking? Just got a lot on my mind all the time that I let. But this is also a rising wedge, and I mean, the 4 hour wants to roll over. Again, that looks like you're going to see a move to the downside. Are we going to get a move back to the upside for the link short here? If that rising wedge dumps, this will pump. Even back to this area here. 39% out of the link short. On the radar, 4 hour looks like it's going to make a blast off. Interesting enough. And something was just on my radar that I wanted to look at. It was, oh yeah, Kusama. And I mean, look at the narrative. Polka dot, Kusama, 4 hour wants to flip in a bullish flag, could break to the upside for gains. And now you're like, okay, because like a lot of people just didn't hear this news. I mean, we just combed it. It's just starting to get busy. This news just came out, really, you know. A lot of people don't know. It's a Saturday, not paying attention. I think this will bake in the next 26 to 30 hours. And there's a chance this actually does get a bit of a move here to the upside. So I'd be watching this for a possible gain. Kusama on the radar with that bullish news. Propelling Polkadot to its next level. Really getting that enhancement, to me, is a big deal. Okay? Polkadot. I don't like this. Ethereum now 62% dependent on Amazon. Is decentralization under threat? According to the ETH nodes portal, 62.7% of all Ethereum nodes and data centers are hosted by Amazon. It's kind of creepy. You know what I mean? And we went over this again too. WEF looking into Shiba Inu. I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing. I don't want to be invested in something that they're in. I don't want to be into that. That's kind of creepy to me. What's going on there? Raises some eyebrows for sure. GNX could make a big move here on the 4 hour time frame. Looking for a possible 50% gain out of GNS. So we have GNS, Gains Network, something that we want to take a look at on the radar. Also a token metrics gem, as was brought up to us here during the live stream as well. Unreal. What a day to be alive. Every day is an amazing day to be alive, but this has been, I mean, sideways behavior all day long, like pulling teeth watching this, you know? And they're going to make more and more decentralized exchanges. I'll work on one until I make the best one ever made. You know, we're going to continue to grow as a group, as a whole, as an industry. And we're not going to be stopped. Just remember that. Quant's still holding 120. We got into Quant at 89. Quant's still holding gains too, right? GNS, USDT, Gains Network, decentralized trading. And that's, you know, we're going to keep pushing this narrative. This should be the more upcoming narrative as we get into December, into January. These decentralized ideas. The Gains Network looks like it could make some gains on the radar. Ooh, I love the beat. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. All right. Appreciate you for being here. Please hit that like button if you have not. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. May God bless each and every one of you. Short Amazon. What's in all the trading courses? I'm trying to get like you, bro. Just take the course, man. And I'm going to teach you everything you know. It's a one-day course. It's going to break it down for you. Let's take a look at Doge Chain, USDC. Someone asking about Doge Chain, possibly falling Bitcoin. It was in a bit of a flag here, oversold again on the 4 hour time frame. Let's take a look. We wanted to make a pump. It made a pump, 8-9%, nothing crazy. And you have to remember that Bitcoin's lingering too. That Bitcoin's got the whole market kind of in a scared pattern here. 4 hour does want to make a move back to the upside, but nothing's guaranteed. I'm not loving it too much at all, really. It's below the point of control. I'd like to see it get above this point of control and retest. If anything, this might actually continue lower here. Head back down here to the 618. Chance it holds its own, but again, I don't like what I'm seeing. It just doesn't look amazing. Not right now. What are your thoughts on Band Protocol? I took some profits at 195. How much higher will it go? God bless. My baby Band, man. Band, baby Band. So Band broke out. We talked about it bouncing here off that 786. It did. Remember, I said it could have come on down and get that move, and it did get a bit of a move. Band Protocol. How much did that gain off the bounce of the Fibonacci level? about 21%, right? It's overbought and curving on the 4-hour time frame. I wouldn't touch that. I would flag it out right here. 4 hours just a little too overbought for me at this point. So I would flag it out and wait for it to come back to the 21-day moving average. Keep them, I don't want liquidation levels. Hold on. Yeah, see how these moving averages are getting tight? We're touching the 21. I'd like to see the 21 cross that 50, come and touch price action again, make a bit of a flag, and that could continue to the upside. I would be taking profits right now. You do whatever makes you happy. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as such. Daily does have room to go, but your 4 hours pretty spent. 1 hour is a pretty beat too. It did just make a bit of a pump though. 15-minute. And you even have like a bearish divergence slightly here. This is swinging down while this whole area is swinging up. You got a bit of a bearish divergence starting to form. I'd be taking profits already. But again, I sell early sometimes, so it's completely up to you. We talked about Doge chain. I'll talk about Doge real quick for you. But you should send in a super chat to do the right thing. Shouldn't take advantage, but I get it. Let's take a look at Doge here. And Doge is in a bit of a flag that could pump to the upside. To begin, it's at the mercy of Bitcoin. You have to understand that. I don't care how strong a coin is, how great it is, what you think it is. Once you understand why we go over Bitcoin every day, it's not because we want to, it's because we have to. We do what we need to do to survive. It is what it is. It did break this trend line so good. You could say it kind of had another trend line that it fell through, broke back inside. If you really want to play this game, it's riding the 200 simple moving averages, which is okay, and it did break to the upside. Look at the 12-hour, though. It's curving to the downside and says no way. So, I'd see Doge has to make a flag again. I'm not bullish. The market does not look amazing. I'm telling you, I see lack of liquidity, and I'm short Bitcoin right now until it shows me something. So it's not, USDT pairs aren't just going to fly out of nowhere unless we see a big move. And I could be wrong. We could wake up tomorrow to huge gains. You know what I mean? And I say I missed it, but I'm not seeing what my probability gives me right now. I'm not. It's frustrating too because it looks whack, and that's why I have to remain short until the bulls can show me something different. It is what it is. All right. Shout out to Shawnee Bitcoins in the house. Shawnee Bitcoin in the house, my man. Everyone jump in and hit my man Shawnee Bitcoins. First YouTuber to ever put me on YouTube in the crypto space. My man Shawnee Bitcoins. I'll never forget. I never forget somebody who hooks me up for the rest of my life. Shawnee. I love you as a brother. My man right here, Shawnee Bitcoin. And he was in Elron when I was in it. The reason why I liked him is because I'm watching him and I would pick coins I liked. And I'd see he was into a lot of the same coins I was into. I think he's got new SAITO merch. EGLD. I'm still in EGLD. He's a SAITO dude. I don't know much about SAITO. He'd have to put me on and really break it down. He looks like he loves SAITO. You could come on the show. We could talk about SAITO one day. I'd love to have you on. Definitely subscribe to Shawnee Bitcoins. Let him know he's out there. I'm going to Miami. I don't know if you're going to be there too as well. But yeah, and shout out to Shawnee, man. I love you, brother. God bless you, man. I still got EGLT, bro. Shawnee's always a check, man. Dude, first dude to put me on YouTube when I had like 3,000 subscribers. I think even 2,000, maybe even 1,800. He had like 3,000. He hooked me up, man. My name's Shawnee, man. You're the man, dude. God bless you, Shawnee. I'll never forget you. Thanks for jumping on in, brother. Crypto community stays together forever, man. I never forget people who helped me get where I'm at. For the rest of my life, we strong. Yeah, Multiverse X, baby. What a good rebranding. I love saying that now. I'm like, yeah, I got Multiverse X. Thanks, my brother. Anytime, Shawnee. I speak the truth, man, just as you did. Hope your mom, hope your family, hope everyone's doing well. May God bless you, Shawnee. Namaste and good vibes your way, my brother. Yeah, I'm not liking tonight. Tonight just kind of flat. I would stay out of the market and watch it. I keep my shorts open and see what's going on. That's it. Not taking any crazy moves tonight. And again, it could be a boring night. That's how I'm looking at it. If you're in my trading group, look at the elites, see what people are doing. But I kind of showed you what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. We got to get back inside the zone. We get back inside here, I'll change my story, and there's a chance we could go bullish. But until then, and until Bitcoin can get back inside here, we're bearishly retested, in my humble opinion, and heading down lower. All right, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. If the bulls can't break above 16,650, expect more downside. Simple as that. Simple as that. Can we chart SAITO? Yeah, let's take a look. SAITO on Tether on Gate.io. Wow, pumping hard right now on the 15. Has lack of liquidity on Gate.io though. Might be better on Pancake, but So SAITO was hot down here at 1 penny, pumped all the way up to what, about 7, 8 cents, 10 cents almost? Yep, and came all the way back down. It's riding its lower liquidity line, bouncing right here off of the zone, right? The VRVP saying that's our lowest line. It did get bought up from there and did get a bounce. SAITO's going to have to hold that 1 2/10 of a cent region, that 0.12, for it to remain bullish. It has a resistance point too where it's at, and it pumped really hard on that daily. Sorry, let's see here. Not the best pattern, looking a little ugly. You can say it's in this falling wedge, though, that it broke out of, came back in, broke out of, came back in. Twice in a row, in a way. Then it broke out of this. It does technically have a measured move. Back up to 0.19, but it's getting pretty stranded right now. Look at the 3-day chart. 3-day chart wants to grow, though. That's a good sign for SAITO. And it's kind of a cup and handle that, hard to see. And you did have resistance here, and you bounced off of it. Lower liquidity. It is on Gate Arrow. Probably might be a better place to find it is on... a good place to find it probably on Pancake Swap, right? Is that where you're grabbing it, Shani, on Pancake? And look at the MACD is also turning to the upside. And we're seeing that the stochastics RSI want to make a move back to the upside, and RSI as well. I do see it pumping on the 3-day chart, but it's got to take care of itself here on the smaller time frames. On the 4-hour, I'd be looking for a flag, some type of wedge or something like this. Let me flip on the moving averages. I want to see that 21-day moving average touch price action, right? So, and this is my white line here. So in the 4-hour, I'm looking for price action to come up. I'm looking for this to continue in a flag, and then that would be my next kind of move into SAITO if I believed in it. Right now, I'm not into SAITO. I don't know if I'm going to get into SAITO. I'd have to do a lot more research. 8x in a day. Yeah, it did an 8x in a day. How's everyone having a good night? Appreciate you, Sam. Much love to everyone. Shout out to the Spiritual Misfit. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in and being here. Thanks, bro. You're the man. Anytime, Shawnee, you're the man. I'm telling you, anytime you want to come on the show, you let me know, man. Email cryptolifers@gmail. My wife will hit you up. Shout out to Wheelman all the way from Medicine Hat. Yes, I will, baby. Anytime, man. Shout out to Gina Bombina. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Bartholomew J. Smurfington. Shout out to CNC Ireland. Shout out to every single one of the Blue Crew. Holds me down every single day, baby. Thank you so much. What are your thoughts on Band? I love Band. I love Band. We went over Band already, though. Their community is bullish. Everyone is bearish here. Sam, great to see you. No one's bearish here, man. We're happy. Hey, Lifer, what does it mean when the POC moves when zooming in and out on the frame? What it's doing is it's grabbing the liquidity zone that you're looking at. So, for instance, like if you look at theta, right? It's going to see how many candles you have. So here now, there's more buys and sells up here, so it changes. But when you get rid of that and you only show up here, so it just shows you what candles that you have on screen, okay? Sam, you're starting to accumulate for the next bull run. I know it's worth it. I'm starting to grab a lot of BTC, honestly, just a lot of Bitcoin and some other smaller coins. And I still hold bags of things that I really believe in for the next 4 to 5 years, right? Ape's pumping, but honestly, it's a little lackluster for me, little bit of a flag here. 7-minute may continue. Had a little bit of a pump, I guess, but I don't know. It is getting some ape staking coming out. I'm not getting what I like out of a big market right now, So no, I meant in the market. Oh yeah. No, I feel you. That's what I was saying. I was like, Shawnee, we ain't bears. Yeah, so many time frames are hard on the soaks. They say you can stake ape in the USA soon though. That's what I was hearing. That's what's getting something kind of bullish. That's what's making it a little bullish. I heard that. We were talking about it earlier in the day, too. Sam, God bless, bro. Thank you, Legend24. May God bless you and yours. Yeah, FOMO for BAC. Yeah, you can't stake it right now, but there's a chance you might be able to. So there's some FOMO for it, you know. Oh, they're saying you won't be able to stake ape in the U.S. soon. Like, you can stake it now, but you won't be able to stake it soon. Whatever. 2 apes sold for 1 mil. I'll take it one day at a time. Quality content, Mr. Shout out to Little Timmy. Thank you for jumping on in, man. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And everyone, I'm out for the night. We went over Bitcoin, went over multiple coins, talked about so many different ideas, kept you up to date with the news, showed you what's trending on Twitter. What else can I do for you, everyone? What else can I do? I'm going to continue to keep you up to date with the news, what's going on, and look out for more updates coming at you live. I'm going to be watching this in and out throughout the night as I watch, as I kind of drift off to sleep. This is unbelievable. This is happening right now in live action. Unbelievable. 108,000 tweets and trending here on Twitter like you wouldn't believe. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. I was traveling. I will be packing this setup tomorrow morning after I do my quick update, and I'm going to get out of here. I got a boat. I got to get back to the home studio, and then I'm going to Decentral Miami. Everybody, we have Decentral Miami coming up. If you're in Miami, in Florida, or near the area, please show up to Decentral Miami. Jump on in. It's going to be the biggest Web3 NFT conference in the world. You're going to see so much action, art, and interesting people. I'm excited. Decentral Miami, Monday, Tuesday, and then we have Women's Web3 Summit Wednesday and Thursday, and then I fly out Friday. It's going to be an insane 5 days. I can't wait. I'm going with the Crypto Muser. We're excited to take over Miami. I will see you there, and if not, I'm going to bring you in there. I'm going to be updating live. I'm going to be sending edits to the team. We're going to provide so much awesome information and coverage of this entire event. It's going to blow your mind. So I have media passes. I'll be able to go anywhere and everywhere and show you things that most people will never be able to see. I'm super excited to be in Miami. Shout out to all my lifers in Miami. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on the next live stream with my update tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night with the candle close around 8 o'clock. Boston to the 305, baby. Every single time. 617 to the 305. Everyone, I love you all. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you for kicking it with these last through Thanksgiving streams. Not everyone was kicking it with us, but I appreciate you keeping it strong and keeping the momentum going and the algorithm going. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the love and the support. Thank you for the super chats, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you all. Be safe. And roll that.